Hello and welcome to my channel. This is StevieP83. This is a bit of a different one for me because I don't normally do videos that actually have my real unfiltered voice. But the reason I'm doing this video is due to a few trolls on some projects that I've worked on and indeed some of my own. So firstly, I would just like to say to everyone that I really do appreciate all the engagement that you do with my content, and I've been doing this now for quite a few years. It all kind of sparked off with my Soundwave videos when I was doing the voices, and basically it's been a lot of fun. However, like everything, when new technology becomes available, I will experiment and I'll use that to kind of make the videos the best that they possibly can be for my own benefit. And because of that, when I put it online, it benefits the few of you out there who actually enjoy watching them. So the purpose of this video is just to clarify and to educate, essentially, because there is a misunderstanding as to what I do with regards to these voices. So I have done a few videos on my channel and I have worked with a couple of other creators with regards to Transformers and other things. And I have used something which is a RVC voice filter. So an RVC voice filter basically stands for retrieval-based voice conversion. So essentially what happens is I will perform the lines and I then add a filter on top, which then changes my voice to sound like something else. Very similar to a vocoder or just a generic voice changer. Now, there is some confusion because I believe that people think that I'm using AI text-to-speech voices, which is not the case, and I really need to stress that that is not the case, and I will explain why it's different by showing you this. So here we see Shockwave, everyone's favorite one-eyed scientist, and I'm about to show you the very big difference between text-to-speech and RVC voice filters. So, the first thing you hear will be a text-to-speech filter.
This is an example of a text-to-speech voice. As you can see that this voice is extremely different from what you hear.
And as you can tell, it sounded pretty crap. Hard to understand, didn't really sound like the character very much, and that is what an AI text-to-speech and AI voice is. The next thing you're about to hear is me. I will be performing this using the speech patterns of Shockwave, and I will then add the voice filter, and I will start by hearing my actual voice and the process that I do to create a Shockwave voice before I add any effect, and then I will bring in the effect so that you can then hear that it is my voice doing this.
And this is an example of a retrieval-based voice conversion filter. There still requires a voice underneath, as I am now about to explain and show. As you will see, there is still a voice performance behind it. It is no different than using a vocoder or a voice-changing software to make your voice sound metallic.
So as you can tell, a very big difference. And this is what people need to understand, is that there is a vocal performance behind these voices. It's not just typed into a computer and then it's done. I need to actually read the lines and perform it. So I just think there needs to be a little bit more appreciation, especially when recently people have just been posting on the comment sections that they don't like the use of AI, they don't like this, they don't like that. But there's no real comment about the actual content of the video. And I find that quite frustrating because before I've had this technology, there have been comments made where people have complained that the voice doesn't sound the way it should. And it will be, oh, well, you need to work on that. Oh, that doesn't sound right. But then when I have used the technology that is available to me, and indeed anyone if you look for it, to create the voice and manipulate it to the point where it sounds exactly like you would expect it to, you still have people complaining because it sounds the way they expect it, but they don't like the way in which it's been done. So the only thing I can say is have a little bit of thought for the creators of these videos that you're commenting on, and that these trolls are just spouting discord and negativity. Because ultimately, as a community, the Transformers community, without creators doing these kind of videos, you'd have nothing. And I think there needs to be more appreciation for the work that goes in, and enjoy the video. And ultimately, if you don't like it and you don't agree with how it's done, that's entirely fine. But then you should then use your ability to make a judgment call and just not watch it or not follow that person. Spread positivity. Be an Optimus Prime, not a Negatron. So, that being said, I hope that clarifies, and thanks for watching. Peace through tyranny.